What is up, guys? Back in today with yet another trailer reaction on the channel, and today I'll be reacting to the trailers for Season 2, Part 2 of Vinland Saga. I was going to say Season 2 again. Apologies, sometimes these titles confuse me nowadays. They're all getting quite long, aren't they? But looking forward to this again. Absolutely love this first half of Vinland Saga. As you guys know, this is potentially already my anime of the year. Absolutely loving it. The last 4 or 5 episodes have been absolutely insane. Even before that, just the world building, character introductions of the people on this farm. It's been very low scale, but just absolutely brilliant in my opinion. Again, just mirrors, kind of goes against almost season 1, just absolutely beautifully in my opinion. And there's lots of, of course, there's going to be lots of kind of interlinking things, but I just love the progression we've made with a lot of characters. I think the end of episode 12 kind of signifies that beautifully, with Thorfinn kind of looking over the horizon at a sun, whereas Canute is kind of looking over the horizon at this very cloudy, dark sky. So absolutely can't wait to see what's going to happen in the second half. The trailers we got today, we've actually got 2 trailers, which is interesting. Don't usually see this, but we've got 2 trailers. I think there's different visuals. I could be wrong, of course, haven't actually watched them yet, but I think there's different visuals in each of the trailers, and there's going to be one with the opening song and one with the ending song. I have seen that the opening is by Survive Said the Prophet, I think. Apologies for the long intro here, but yeah, by Survive Said the Prophet, who's done one of my favourite anime songs from Banana Fish. I haven't even seen Banana Fish, but I really fucking love the opening song from that show. Really kind of heavy, so I imagine the same is going to happen here. Again, very much kind of going against the opening for the first part, with it being almost kind of soft and nice. The opening for Vinland Saga. But I say that the lyrics aren't so much, but the kind of sounds quite nice and lovely, both the opening and the ending. So it looks like that's gonna take a kind of massive switch up. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these trailers down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with any of my reactions. Let's get right into it, guys. Ah, so that's who this guy is. An escaped slave, not a prisoner. I was kind of theorising that was maybe a prisoner escaped from somewhere, but looks like a slave. Makes a bit more sense. Again, he looks a hell of a lot like what's his name? Yeah, do you guys think he looks like what's his name? I'm just gonna do Rob Zombie. He looks like Rob Zombie, doesn't he? This slave. It looks like a hell of a lot like Rob Zombie. Maybe he's actually based off him. I mean, I guess Rob Zombie is quite well known. Not ever done the best movies, but he's done some decent movies here and there. This is a dangerous guy. He looks dangerous. Iron Fist Kettle. Oh, that's some cool ass fucking armor there Canute's wearing, isn't it? Some interesting shots here as well. Is this the past, or is this Kettle now? I think that's probably past Kettle. Yeah, that's past Kettle, isn't it? Look, although from the eyes, I'm not sure. That could be the Kettle of nowadays, you know. Suiting up again. Iron Fist Kettle. Maybe that's what we're going to be seeing in this in the second call. We're going to see the pretty fucking amazing. But if Kettle wins, especially the Kettle army versus the whole Denmark army. Of course, it's not the whole army of Denmark, of course, but just Floki's men and a few more, I think. Up at the King's men. So this is Floki speaking right now. But he's saying he's an ally, but he's not a vassal. But yeah, look how cool that armor looks. I'm not sure what he means by that, but I mean, obviously, he's not fully committed, is what I'm taking. Looks like he's getting a bit of his Iron Fist kettle back. Again, I love this band. They make some really awesome songs. Looks like a ton more action than the first half as well, which I don't mind at all. I did again like kind of like the quieter tone, but I also really like the action, of course. Jesus Christ, there's a lot to unpack here. Again, there's that heavy fucking screaming. Orphan looking beat. A lot to unpack here, bloody hell. There's a lot to unpack here. Jesus Christ. Now, I spent long enough just in that first fucking 20 seconds. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it looks like it's a full-on war. Pretty much. But yeah, from this it kind of looks like Kettle's getting his... we saw him kind of struggle with punishing the kids early on in the season. Looks like he's kind of getting perhaps back in his old ways a little bit, which he needs to. He needs to get hardened for this, doesn't he? Maybe this is him with that man we saw in the opening. Perhaps maybe he got caught, or maybe this is just some random thieves, or perhaps these are people from Canut's army. Could be a fair few people, but looks like he might be getting this this Iron Fist returning. What is this? Oh, look at that horse! What the hell? This is his neck. It looks like a depiction of a battle between Norsemen and Norsemen, but not that detailed, of course. Intriguing. It's almost like something you'd see in like Egypt or something. Again, I'm not the most history clued out. There might be probably stuff like this for Danes as well, but look how cool that armor is. I love armor, as you guys know from my Berserk reactions. Who's snake fighting here? Orphan again. And the new holy crap. Does look like this this slave is giving Snake a bit of a hard time. And it looks like this slave also meets, is her name Helga? I forget, apologies. Looks like Snake's got quite a lot of action this season. Good to see. Aina. How do we get rid of war and slavery? Well, you don't. There's the answer to that. Looks like Alanar and Leaf meet. Probably talk about Thorfinn, perhaps. This scene right here. Yeah, you unfortunately don't ever get rid of that. It's still around even today. Look at that scene there. I love Omar. Omar's so cool, isn't he? And I really kind of put myself in his shoes, but looks like that he witnesses even more death, destruction, killing, as the women kind of tend to. These other women, they're actually helping here. What is that right there? Look like a face within this guy's body. Oh, there's a fair few men. I mean, it might just be men with long hair. To be fair, actually, probably the case. But yeah, I can't help but again, they've got really long hair. But I think these are all actually men because their boobs aren't out. But looks like all the slave women are attending to the dead / beaten men. Omar getting another little taste of what it's like. It seems he doesn't like it. He's crying again. hell of a fucking trailer right there. So much. so many glimpses at what's to come. Beaten looking forth in here. He's going to be fighting. Vinland. Where is Vinland? What is Vinland? Like, where is that in the real world, if you know what I'm saying? It's got to be somewhere. Like, we know it's a real place, I think. But yeah, that is the first one. that's the first one. There's a second one coming up here. That was fucking sick, wasn't it? It does look like maybe they are the same visuals, actually, judging from the thumbnail. But a different song. So, although again, I looked at like the first couple seconds and I didn't see this in that trailer. So we'll watch it all the way through. Is that the slave talking? I'm to see you, hey. Is it Helga he's seeing, perhaps? Oh, I think it might just be. Did he have a kid with her? Is that him? Oh god. Ugly kid. But all kids are quite ugly when they're just born, aren't they? To be honest. Wow. Couple of the same shots, but that was definitely something new right there. Snake looking pissed. Huh. Well, as kind of expected, old man looks like he's unfortunately on his deathbed. Which sucks ass, doesn't it? I really like Kel's father. Like I said plenty of times, I really like Kel's whole family. Even though they're flawed characters, they're not the most morally right or anything. They're all real characters. They're all really fucking awesome, in my opinion. I love their addition. A lot to unpack here. Yeah, Snake looks pissed. Maybe they killed the old man instead of he was on his deathbed. Maybe they killed him, which isn't again all too bad because he was already kind of on his way out. But maybe Snake's just pissed he didn't get to actually have a kind of peaceful death. Just a guess, of course. But I wouldn't think Snake would look like that for kind of anything, if you know what I'm saying. Or maybe he's just pissed off he's got the best of. What is this? Is that again maybe the slave right there and Helga perhaps, their kid? Perhaps this is in the past. It's huge, by the way. Wait, is that the same cabin that the old man's in? Sorry, I keep pausing, guys. Might be. And they all look reasonably similar, so I'm not 100% sure of that. That's still a nice end song. But yeah, it looks like we're getting quite a lot of Helga. A bit more of her this season as well. Oh damn, he's really looking terrible. Kel's father, bloody hell. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be quite a big thing this season. Probably going to be a very sad thing. Damn. Omar. Damn, Omar. Man's really broken, isn't he? Jesus. So that was one of my big questions before. He said he was going to renounce violence in total, but like we've seen here, I feel like that is not exactly the case. He does say as the last resort. So it's not completely off the table, but it is a last resort. It will be needed if necessary, like with like what we saw with Force, kind of. At the start of season 1. Another really good trailer though, and yeah, again, fair few different shots there actually. Quite a few similar ones and some of the same ones, but a lot of new ones there again. Yeah, bloody hell. Again, quite a lot you can theorize. I'm not going to go through it all because I don't really want to spoil myself too much. And there's probably enough here to kind of. Oh, that is the old man right there. Looks like they do have maybe one last kind of really nice meal and such. I'm going to be so sad when that old man dies. Again, we haven't actually seen him all too much, but again, I just love the family. To be honest with you, I love the kind of flawedness of the upbringing of Kettle's sons. The way his dad is, Kettle's dad is so fucking stubborn about doing his own work and such. He like kind of looks up at his own hand there in that shot with him on his bed, looking again like a bit of a skeleton, really. Awful, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, some really fucking good trailers today, weren't they? Again, a lot of scenes here, a lot of promising looking scenes here as well. It looks like we're going to spend pretty much the whole time at Kettle's farm now that everything's kind of descending upon there, after we've had a lot of the Canute stuff in the last few episodes. And it does look like we are going to be continuing pretty much exactly where we left off next week, as what I'm trying to say. Looks like we're not going to have a kind of season on break in between the quarters. It looks like it's just going to continue straight away, which is good news. But yeah, the opening was really awesome. The ending song, just like the first part's ending song, really quite nice actually, isn't it? Really quite a nice song to listen to and quite somber. Yeah, nice is the word I'm looking for again, especially in comparison to the opening, which is awesome. But again, really quite heavy, isn't it? With a lot of screaming there at the end. But like I mentioned, I really do actually like that band. So looking forward to hearing the full version. Do let me know what you guys thought of these trailers though down in the comment section. Again, a lot we can take from this. I imagine if you look even more in depth, there's maybe 10 times as much as I took away from this. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with my Vinland Saga reactions. I'll actually be back in a couple of days with the first episode of this second part, or episode 13, so hopefully you can join me watching that, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.